Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to run some trains. Yes. Gotta love some trains in world. We're doing Birmingham to Crewe, although we're actually doing it the other way. Doing contingency measures in the class 150-1. And I have a little sticky note to tell me how to turn the safety systems on. So let's jump in, get some safety systems going. Now this is part of a route I used to run all the time in real life, not me driving it because I'm not a train driver, that was my dad. Now this is one that I used to get on. Now I've not actually been to Crewe in game, so this is exciting. So let's run it. Yes, we have got a ticket, although we did go through the wrong. Are they X's? Okay, so we can't get in or out the platform or the station according to that. So we're on platform 12. Hello, train. Now we are almost certainly going to have quite a lot of laggy lag. Is there a storm going on? Well, this is exciting. Yeah, we're almost certainly going to get a lot of laggy lag. And the reason being, because I've not done this part of the route ever. I've done the Wolverhampton to Birmingham part because that's the bit that I used to get the train to and from. But I've not done this bit. This is exciting. Right, Panto up. Now, before we turn that on, we need to turn DDS. Is that the one? So that one needs to be on first, then that one, then that one. Then I need to sit my butt. I need to sit my butt, and then I need to press that button. There we go. Let's open some windows. Now I get a horrible suspicion we're about to couple, and then I might have to do the whole thing anyway. Yep. Pull forward and couple to the class 150 in front of you. Okie doke. Now, whenever we go over one of these little things in the middle of the track, we'll get a little thing going on. There's a train over there. So in theory, we're about to get bzzz. See? And then we have to acknowledge it. Sounds simple, I know, but it's quite easy to forget about it when you're just chilling. A little bit more. A little bit more. Are we actually coupled? No. There we are. Now there's a button to couple, I think. There. No, it's already done it. Okay. Okay, reverse it to off. Oh, put it back in maximum brake. Then put it into off. Turn the master key off. I should probably turn those back. Open the vestibule doors and open the inner doors, and then do the other one, and then do that one, and then do this one, and then do that one. There's lots of doors to open. There we go. Let's get off the train. It's easier to walk down the whole thing than it is to go through the coaches. So we've got a very long train. There's definitely thunder around. We are running the TSW annotations mod, which sounds like it just tells you annotations, but it does not. It tells you way more than that. Don't you want me to put the master switch in first? No? Can do this in a different order. Okay. Where's the panto? Headlights today. Yeah, so what it does is weather. Why do you want to put the wipers on slow? Don't know. Right, where's the... Bloop. There we go. Let's load some passengers. A little 08 up there, that's cute. Now, I don't know what time we're supposed to be running, but we're probably late. Oh, 49. Are we doing already well? So yeah, we've got safety systems on, and the mod is running for real weather. So it's running the live weather for the 15th of June 2018, which I'm assuming is when this run is like paid for. Now it sounds as though there's like a little bit of thunder in the air, but according to the weather conditions, there isn't. So I don't really know what's going on there. Definitely sounds like a bit of thunder. It's not in real life, because it's okay. Don't know. I don't know. Right, we need to get ready to close the doors. Now I did mean to turn off the stupid events, because there's the door sticky one, and it completely ruins your runs, because it's an absolute nightmare to sort out. So I did mean to turn that off, but I forgot. So if that happens, you'll just see me rage out. Right, here we go. Close the doors. Then do a bloop bloop. Reverse it to forward. And we're now on green. So let's get moving. So we need to stop at location. Signal SC3652. Interesting. Now I need to keep an eye on my speed, because I have a nasty habit, especially when I'm leaving a station, of just absolutely putting my foot to the proverbial floor. Now obviously my feet need to be on the floor because I've got the vigilance pedal. So it needs to be on the floor, but you know what I mean. I do like to absolutely just go and pound through a station, or pound out of a station. That is not what we're after here. We're doing a lot of wiggling. Doing even more wiggling. Ah, we're finally on a straight bit. So we're not wiggling even more. We're not going in for a service. Probably just as well, as we've got passengers on. This is Crewe carriage sidings. 99% cloud cover. Bit windy. I'm going to turn the wipers off. There seems no point. Right, let's give it some power. Give it some beans. There we go. Beans are applied. Should we give our friend a toot? Hello, friend. Now, one thing that my father, who I've mentioned, train driver, he used to throw up the horns. I was expecting a bloop then. So as he'd be driving around, he'd be throwing up the horns to all the other trains, and a lot of the drivers on this route used to throw up the horns back, which is most excellent. Now I was expecting there to be a going on, but there wasn't. So if it doesn't happen again, I'm going to check the bits, check the breakers. Okay, 500. Ah, there we go. There we go. We're okay. It just wasn't where I expected it to be. That's okay. Who we got here? Basford Hall Junction. Basford? Basford? Yeah, I know when people say Bass is to the base. Yeah, that's a double S. That's a single S. Basford. Let's go Basford. If you are from there, please tell me if it is correct or not. And if not, I will try and modify my linguistic abilities so it's better next time. Right, we've got double yellow. Oh, there's a long. It's strike them. A very slow one. They're like. Now, thinking about it, this is supposed to have weird weather going on. Let's turn off the weather profile. Let's go with. There we go. That's why you wanted me to turn on the wipers. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's actually go with the in-game weather. That makes way more sense. Now, I think we can already tell this is going to be a red signal. So the mod is awesome. I really, really like the mod. But yeah, in this context, for a scenario where it's supposed to be dodgy weather. Right, let's just... hello, friend! Rock and roll. What was I saying? Yeah, for this route we'll run it without. Which is a shame, because I really, 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 really like the weather stuff. But, yeah, in this context, not actually that useful. Now, I didn't notice this actually got a time on. So we are actually late now for stopping at this signal. But I'm not. It's a red signal, like, I'm not going to rush towards it. There's no point. Get a tiny bit of brake going on, drops down to about 10. Hello, signal people. Hi, Vizzies. How's it going, guys? Assuming you're going to tell me what's going on. What's going on, pal? Rough riding has been reported at this location. No faster than 10. Okay. So no faster than 10 miles an hour. Actually gonna have to pay attention here, aren't I? Really? 200 yards. Not even 200 yards. It's not even changed the actual speed limit, so what if I just go screw it and put pedal once again to metal? Probably nothing, but it might fail the scenario, so let's just not. Hello friend. Thank you. We're through, so let's just pedal. Push the pedal. So we're off to Stafford, 19 miles. In really nasty weather. Oh no, it's good. Good. Really, I can only see this causing a problem if we've got a station and we're behind an all-stopper. Then I think we've got an issue. There's a double yellow on 2 across, so I'm quite intrigued to see if there's another train we're going to fly past at some point in the near future. If it's single yellow at the next one, we know we're catching it. It is a single yellow. We're catching it. What will it be? It's on what I assume is the slower line. So it could be some freight. It's now red. There's no train. So it means it's in that next block. What have we got? Have we got anything? It might be there's literally nothing. It's just the game being like, oh, 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 oh. Hello, see you. A525. There's a train there. Hello, friend. Rock and roll. It's just giving us red signals with nothing there. That's disappointing. We've broken a ton. Some trick figures. I feel 107 is fast enough. Saw that double yellow, I was like, ooh, it's fine. for us. People on the line side. Can't we see them? There are definitely people. Gotta remember to push the button, clear the stuff. I have been doing some reading on signals, because that's the kind of guy I am. For those people who don't know, the reason that we just had howdy, a signal with a white circle, is where there's signals that are hard to see. They put those kind of repeater signals for it. It's the Meesbrook. There we go. So if it's a circle that's horizontal, it means that the next signal that you can't see because it's like around the corner or slightly hidden is stop. If it's on a wonk, so if it's diagonal, it means you're good. You're free to go. Still could be something else. So you know, it's not going to say that it's green. It's saying that it's not red. So that's why we had that bit that was the horizontal line, and then followed by a red signal. There you go. I think, I'm not sure if it's the whole country, but sometimes they're diagonally green, and that's showing that it is a green signal, not like a caution, so like a yellow. But I'm not sure if that's across the whole country or just certain parts of the country that has that. So do not quote me. I can't be sure. Come on, might as well push up to 10-ish. It's Cacklebrooke. See? So I've got you can't see it, but it's going to be green. And hey, look, it's green. Let's see. I know things. Right, we've got 105 speed limit coming up. So I might as well just naturally let her drop down to 105. Oh. Like I say, I have not run this part of the route, so we will get little hiccups, shall we say, as we go through areas of the map that the game has never seen. Specifically, my game has never seen. So far, these are vigilance ones rather than AWS. AWS is all this Meesbrook again. The AWS one is all about it'll slam the anchors on hard if you don't acknowledge it. And that's the one that shows up on here. So if it does it, I'll try to remember to show you. It's a very cool little symbol. Be right there. I believe it's known as a sunflower. See, that one says a caution, but it is a caution. bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Fun, 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 fun. Meese Brook. You've passed Meese Brook many a time at this point. Ready for 110. Punch it, Chewy. It's the River Sow. Where? It's up there. We're going too fast, we didn't get to see it. Disappointment, I'm sure. So we've got 3 minutes. Oh, excuse me. 3 minutes to do 3.5 mile. At 110. Should be fun. Unless these start going yellow, we'll be alright. Age 35 miles. Two and a half miles. 3 minutes 30 seconds. Oh, I meant to show you the thing. Oh, there it is. Oh, do you see it for a second? It was there for a split moment. Right, we need to start braking, really. Because we are doing over 100. Okay, so the next one is a caution. Yeah, it's double. See, there it is. I do hope you got to see it, because I don't think I can look down again. Because I want to make sure we don't, you know, go through a single road. It's the Doxy Marshes Natural Reserve. Lovely. Okay, so we're going left. So we need to be at 40. So we're going to platform 1. Okay, good to know. Yeah, that'll do. Now I know Stafford train station. Been there quite a few times.
We are now approaching Stafford. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Yes. Step onto the platform, then remove heavy objects or luggage. People. I see people not do that an awful lot. It's really, really annoying. And then they wonder why they drop stuff. Just don't be an idiot. Oops, we are speeding ever so slightly. Oops. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, I'd say this is a fairly well-modelled station. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, one of my old friends used to live here. The one summer I got to go and visit her in Stafford. Got to visit the town, which is, you know, fine. Was there not that long ago either, but I can't remember why. Came by train. Don't remember. Don't know. Either way, we went to Stafford. Nice station. Bloop bloop. Wolverhampton. Now this is my old stomping ground. So I worked in Wolves for a good many years. Probably about 4 or 5 years. That's 4/5, not 45. Yeah, I liked Wolves. favourite music venues in the world. Wolverhampton Civic Hall, which has recently reopened. This is very Wibblingham. It's nice. It's nice. No, it's been reopened. Definitely a lot cleaner. Granted, it was the second gig since its reopening that I went to, so it might have changed a bit. It might be less clean at this point. But no, I used to really like Wolverhampton. The best music shop in the world. I'll fight anyone on that for my music. Closed down. Loved all the guys. Stafford Trent Valley Junction. Yeah, very sad when it closed down. It was kind of the last good thing in Wolverhampton, really. Yeah. Andy still does guitar servicing there. If you ever need a guitar servicing and you're around the Wolverhampton area, highly recommend him. Good luck getting in. It's very, very difficult to get a place because he's that good. If I've got about 4 guitars that he's never even seen that he needs to have a look at. But yeah, can never find a slot. But yes, Wolverhampton used to be a lovely, lovely town. Lovely, lovely town. But it's changed an awful lot. The train station is really, really weird. Unfortunately, we won't be able to jump out and have a look. Because I doubt we'll have enough time. But, yeah. Did not used to look like it does in the game. For a start off, it ain't that clean. I'm definitely not saying that the clean teams there do not do. It's the M6. I'm not saying that they don't do a great job, because they do. But yeah, it's not. Not dirty by any stretch. Please don't think that I'm going, oh, Wolverhampton station. It's grotty, you know. I live in Walsall. Walsall train station is, you know, probably less well maintained than Wolverhampton. And again, the cleaning people there do a great job. But you are fighting a losing battle when you're cleaning a train station. Walsall in particular, because it has through traffic from people coming in and out of the shopping centre as well, the settlers. Whereas Wolverhampton, at least, you know, you don't get people just wandering through. It's a great shame that they haven't made Wolverhampton train station a little more grotty, a bit more realistic. Especially after seeing Carlisle. It's Pinkridge Viaduct. It's the River Pink. Hello, Pinkridge. Yeah, it's good to see that Carlisle train station in the Preston route is suitably grotty. What I will say is really good on this route though is the area around Wolverhampton. The viaduct coming out on the other side towards Brum. Fantastic, genuinely fantastic. It looks right, and you can walk around an awful lot of it. Got to go down to the steel mill, which was really cool, and walk kind of that little area, see where the train, like the rail lines actually go, because as someone who used to go from Brum to Wolves a lot on that little bit of train line, it was really interesting getting to see where it actually goes, because I've always wondered. So when you're on the train, you see it branch off, and then kind of disappear, and then it reappears at the steel mill. But actually, like the fact it goes off from where you are on the steel mill, it goes off to the left as well as around to the right and onto the main line. So really interesting. If you're a mega nerd like me. And let's be honest, if you're watching this, number one, thank you. I really appreciate it. It's green, but yeah, you're probably a mega nerd too. You are my people, and I'm happy to have you. Very much so. And it's 4 ashes, good sleep. Yeah, we're not good though. Thankfully. Although in fairness, the 66 will probably have a lot more grunt than the 87. Probably wouldn't have the same issue with that I had. I think after I've done this, I will go back and try that route. Maybe do it for my own enjoyment. This is actually my second attempt at a run today for your viewing entertainment, because the first one went badly. It's the Staffordshire Worcester Canal. Love a canal. Which makes me very sad for what's going on the Nagolan Canal, where it's had quite a bit break. Hello, friendo. It's at 2:20. And yeah, there's a lot of canal misfortune at the moment. My heart goes out to all those people, because canals are great. Love canals. There's one just over there. That's me pointing it at my window for reference. I love a good canal. Oh, we've got a 60 speed limit coming up. I should be paying more attention. It's only because I saw that 19, I was like, oh, I don't actually need to drop down to 19. Come on. 2.5 miles. That's interesting. Okay, we're okay. We're crossing tracks, are we? Oh, bump. I meant to turn the brakes off, not the opposite way. Okay, so we should be going right here. Yeah. Run over that bush. Bushbury Junction. On off. And got 5 minutes to do it. No problem. So we've got 15 mile an hour speed limit coming up. That's very slow. Why? Oh, we'll be crossing tracks again, won't That's almost certainly the reason. It's the mainline canal. Hello, friendo. You haven't seen another train for a while. Not too worried about. I have to slow down more. You're doing alright. Pretty sure that's the end of the station. And I'd be wrong.
We are now approaching Wolverhampton.
True facts.
Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Coming in on platform 4. Or a tubular belt, one or the other. Ready for a little bit of braking. Nah, I don't need any braking because it's such a steep gradient. We've dropped down to below 15 anyway. And this is one thing I didn't realise, how steep the Wolverhampton incline is. And the fact the station's like on a wonk as well. Small stations are pretty flat. But Wolves, not so much. So we're on the downward plonk. We've still got like 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. No worries. Now I remember when this platform didn't exist. It was just these bits, because platform 4 used to be the one on the end. It's now platform 5. 5? Or is it 6? We'll be able to see in a second. So we stop. Close enough. If we go out, it's that one over there. Platform 5. So it used to be 1, 2, 3, 4, which is what platform 5 is, then 5 on the other side. This is now platform 4, so they renumbered 4 to 5 and 5 to 6. Right, we've got a couple of minutes, so I'll be right back. Barbecue Pringles, gone. Annihilated. Right. Stop screaming at me. There we go. Right. We're still waiting. We've done too well. What can I say? I've done too well. So yeah, now we're just waiting to train to continue. How is it different? Well, I wish I could tell you. I wish I could show you. Can I show you? Where's the... Hey, I can show you. Oh, a little bit. So platform 5, yeah. Out here, this never used to be here. This little bit here, where you can see, this used to be the cabs for the drivers. So when my dad used to work here, he would be in this little bit. This is where I'd kind of see him. He'd be coming in on platform 4, as it would be originally, and he'd clock out, and then we'd go into the car park, which still used to be there, but it used to be more straight on. Stop it! And yeah, everything else is pretty much the same. That's the walkway. It's horrible. It's still horrible, and that's good. This is all shiny and new. This is for the fancy people. I rarely use this one unless you're going over to platform 4, because you cannot get to platform 4. Ooh, what's going on here? You cannot get to platform 4 from platform 2 or 3 unless you use the fancy walkway. So that's how they added this platform in later. There you go, a fun fact for you. Whee! Can I go the other one as well? Whee! Right, we're nearly done for time, so I'm going to get my myself ready. It looks as though this storm is getting increasingly heavy. It doesn't look like it from indoors, but from outside... Stop it! Oh. It looks like the storm has literally just this second blew itself out. Good. Shall we stop the wipers then? Yeah. I didn't accidentally turn the route weather back on, did I? No. Good. 1 minute. 1 minuto. Anything else you can say about Wolverhampton? Not really. It's the Royal Mail building over there. Molyneux's over there. You can just about see the top of the roof. Apparently there's 4, I think it's 4 train stations built. Football stadiums built in this. Oh. Remember walking down the where the tram tracks are with... Stop it! Brand new speakers. Big, heavy, the fact they're the ones that are on my computer table. Big wooden speakers. They're incredibly heavy. I was in so much pain. So much pain. Good though. Alright, bleep bleep. Yay! Ooh, Golden Bridge. Now this station, excuse me, this station is one that I used to go to an awful lot. I used to go to Worcester. So I'd jump on the train here, usually, from that platform 4, 5 now. I'd jump on there, and then I'd have to make a dash. Oh, you idiot. Remember what I said about not keeping an eye on the speed limit? Oops. Let's just run at 25. If we fall off the tracks, it'll be hilarious. And also, what I was saying, this bit here, excellent. Like really, really good. This is so accurate to real life, as in it looks like a dump. It really, really does. And it is very, very accurate, which is good. I'm going to stay outside so I can show you that steel mill I was talking about earlier. There you go. So all this is very accurate. you know, the skyline is good. Quite like the skyline. Here is the steel mill. Not to the venue, the steel mill, which is apparently an excellent venue. It's an actual mill for steel, and there is this bit of railway track here. There it is. And this is the one I always wondered where it went, and because of this route I got to find out. So it goes off to the left, which is crazy. I genuinely didn't know it did that. And it also comes over to the right and it rejoins the main line here. Ta-da! Now, because we are not an all-stopper, we'll be flying through Colsley, Tipton, Dudleyport, all these places, which is quite exciting. But yeah, Galton Bridge, really, really interesting train station, and credit where it's due, they've done an incredible job at modelling Galton Bridge, including the weird little waiting room that is really awkward on platform 1. It's really strange, and I doubt we'll have the time there to look, but after this route I might just jump to it so you can see it, because they've done a really, really good job. Like, a really, really good job. Because at Galton you can swap onto the Worcester line, go to like Shrub Hill and Foregate Street, because it's all diesels that way. It's not electrified. If you want to go to Kidderminster, same. So what I used to do, I'd finish work on a Friday. My ex used to live in Worcester. I think she still does live in Worcester. I'd go from the city centre where I worked, jump on this train, usually the one for platform 4 that's actually now platform 5. I'd jump on there, and from there up to Galton, jump off platform 4, which is what we're coming in on, run up the stairs. I think I had about 3 minutes. It's Colsley. I had about 3 minutes to jump off the train and get up the stairs to platform 1, which was mad. The first time I did it, I completely missed the train because I had no idea where the heck I was going, and still occasionally I would get completely lost on said station, because it's mad. It's a properly mad station. I really, really like it. I really, really like it, and I would love, in model train sets, I'd love to be able to replicate it and have that as like a crossover station, because the top line's on about 45-degree angle, so instead of being like 90, it's kind of on an angle. It's just really interesting. It's really, really cool. Hello, friendo. You an Arriva? It's a transport for Wales. That was a really bad Welsh accent. I'm so sorry. One of my longest, let's say suffering. One of my longest suffering friends is Welsh. Albeit she very much. She tried to teach me Welsh once. It didn't go well. On the way back from work. Also on the way back from work. Back when I worked at Spa when I was 15 years old. For reference, I'm now 41. Yeah, long time ago. Long time ago. Here's Tipton. Now I am aware that we are very much changing chasing a red here, so there's no point flooring it. So I think Dudley Port's next, and that one definitely has no space to get past. So unless something's jumped into the goods yard. It's not a yard. No, that is red. Oh, here we go. Oh, excuse me. To quote the IT crowd, there was someone at the door. And there they go. It was a delivery for the missus, and it was a big box. I'm expecting some alien stuff. Zatu Games had a deal on one of the Alien RPG things I was missing, so I've picked that up on a GM board because I GM. I'm sure you're shocked to hear that. Right, let's not fly through here. Oh, it looks like there's a train in the platform. And we're okay. I thought we were going to have some kind of weird, and now you must do this thing. You must get out and speak to the people because there's a train broken down. And you've got to attach yourself to it and do other things. But no. Hello, guys. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. So, we are now chasing a definite local stopper, which is somewhat of a pain in the derriere. But it's fine. It's Dudley Port. Which is a much smaller station than I thought it was. It is really tiny. Look at the size of it. It's crazy. Like, I knew it was small, but holy moly. Hello again, guys. There's a lot of people around. Is that another 220? Might be. I think it is. Hello. Up the horns, like my dad did. There we go. Right, I'm going to get to about 50, and then I'm not really going to push it much more than that. Like I say, we're chasing. And because we're chasing, there's no point really going too crazy here. Because there's Samuel and Dudley, which they'll have had to have stopped at. And then Galton Bridge itself. So there's no point at all going to, to the wall here. Norwegian mainline canal. I might see there, but no, it's around the corner. Slight shame. Nice and gentle. Come on, mate. Let's just stop a second. So what's going on here? Stuff, things. Really? Advert for Barbados. Very nice. Never been. I'm sure it's lovely. Not sure what's going on with that building over there. Looks creepy. That's yellow now. Let's go. Full speed. Okay, let's full speed. I don't really want it going crazy. We'll go gentle. Hello, friendo. There was the horns about him. Damn it. It's Samuel and Dudley. I'm not going to go too crazy here. Because it could be a red. It's not a red. I just saw it. And that's telling me as well. See, because I know my signalage. Samuel and Dudley. Smithy Golden Bridge. Smithy, both three. Hello, guys. Okay, so the next stop should be ours. So, about a mile. I might be able to show you the station immediately. That would be nice. Depends on this fella ahead. If he hurries up, if he gets in and gets out, it might be alright. 3 minutes towards you in. I don't know. What's the M5? Now, me and my dad always said we wanted to buy this building on the left and turn it into a recording studio. That was always our dream. It's right next to the canal, which is just cool. Yeah, we always said that building there. We wanted to buy it. Yeah, turn it into a recording studio. In case you can't tell, that never happened. I doubt it'll happen now. On account of, you know, my dad being in his 70s and me being in my 40s. And us still not having the money to do it. Come on. I don't want to stop. I'll be really upset if I have to stop. Yeah.
We are now approaching Smethwick Golden Bridge.
True.
Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Yeah, I like Gulp. I'm a big fan of the station. Not sure there'll be enough time, but we'll try. We might, because we've still got like a minute. Is that a cat? Cat? Don't think it's a cat, sorry. I thought it was a cat being all like, I'm sad. Wrong. Hello, other train. Throw up the horns. Rock and roll, friend. Rock and roll. Right, let's go show you. So that's Galton Bridge itself. Up there. So, this platform, you jump off on 4, you go up the stairs, you run up all the stairs. That there is the platform that I'd want to be on. However, you can't get here, so you've got to run up here, and then run up here. And go all the way up here, and all the way up here. And then, run over here, down here, in the tiny little waiting area. And then, here you are. And this is the way to Worcester. There's no trains running on it, unfortunately. And I have totally just cheated, mostly to stop this thing from screaming at me. Yes. There we go. So there you go. Galton Bridge. Great place. Really awkward. But I like it. I've always liked Galton Bridge. It's fun. It's just really awkward to get up and down and around. Right then, let's go. Oh. Now I know you don't get the bloop bloop back on this one, and that's a shame. Again, it's one of the reasons I like the Preston run, because you do get the bloop bloop. And I very much respect that. Very much respect that. Now then. There we go. I was going to say it's still red. And we're off to Brummagem. Brummagem New Street. Brummagem, the original name for Birmingham, just in case you're not a local and wondering, why is he saying Brummagem? And that's the reason. Because it's what it was originally called. It's now just called Birmingham. Being a yam yam, I think this kind of stuff's important. The missus always makes fun of the trains actually, because they say Walsall. No one calls it Walsall, love. Literally no one. Now I'm assuming that was telling me that the next signal is on caution and the signal after that is red. That's what I'm assuming that was saying. Yeah. Although it's not red anymore. Cool. We're now on the final approach to Brummagem New Street. It does upset me though that in the Trent Valley run you can get through Aston, but it doesn't go any further than Aston, like up towards Walsall. And now we've got this bit, so like from Wolverhampton to Birmingham. It does gut me that you can't do Wolverhampton to Walsall, and if you do the what do you call it? This is Soho Junction, by the way, very important bit, and you've got all the service yards over here, which is really cool. It's really cool. I like this bit. The West Midlands Railway, Birmingham, Soho. Great. Always trains in there. And if you're coming from Walsall on the fast service, the one from Rugeley, you come down this way, so you come around the loop. But yeah, it does upset me that this bit of the train track isn't here, because we've got literally two parts of it, but not the actual bit to Walsall. And it's a cool little route because you've got Bescot Stadium, and specifically Bescot, which is, you know, a massive yard. And it's still a big yard, even though it's not really used much anymore. It's still cool. And not only have you got Bescot, but you've got a cement works, so you could, like the aggregate trucks, you could very much use them. And it goes up to Rugeley Trent Valley, which is coming in the one of the next DLCs. He's doing like the big run up to Carlisle, and it's going up through Rugeley Trent Valley, Lichfield Trent Valley. So it's like it's literally doing all the bits around Walsall apart from Walsall. So, damn it. Because it'd be a wonderful route to run. And I'd love to be able to do Walsall to Wolverhampton. It's a shame. It's a shame. Right, we've got a 40 mile an hour limit, so we might as well, you know, actually brake. I have literally just this second noticed it. Literally seconds before I mentioned it is when I noticed that the speed limit was going. We're in now in the North Tunnel. You can see a train at the far end. That's a red signal. That's now green. Yay! Although we are now dropping down to 10 miles an hour, and we are dropping downhill fast. So a bit of extra braking is a good idea in this situation.
We are now approaching Birmingham New Street.
Yes, we
Please
are.
mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
So coming in on 2. Okay. Sorry, I've actually got to pay attention for a minute here. There we go. No, it is annoying trying to get it on the minimum brake. Because you don't want anything more, because, well, as you can see, you bleed too much speed. Okay. And off to the left. You're mostly fighting the train from, like, just doing something stupid here. It wants to gallivant off. It wants to go off. No, thank you. Do not want to go past that red signal. It's the Walsall! They're all 730s now. Not 350s anymore. Personally, I reckon I should stick them on. 730's already in the game. Oh, it's a 2019 timetable, but come on. And let's brake because I'm scared of going through red. Alright, get off the train. This is your captain speaking. Get off. There we go. Where are you going? Euston. Lovely. That was a good run. I enjoyed that. It's nice to see the whole route as well. I've not done the whole route. That was really quite cool. I enjoyed that. So, am I going to do another one today, or am I going to leave it there? I think I'm going to leave it there, because the first bit was very frustrating. So thank you for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure having you. Let's lock the doors. Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure. And let's see how we did. And then I'll disperse my molecules. Oh. Who's leaving? It's the Houston. Bye, Houston. Let's watch it go. Bye, friend. Yeah, you're bored watching it go. So let's turn that off. Reverse it. Brakes to max. Then turn that off. Then turn the master key off. Due to the disruption controls, you're trying to be stable in the center. Oh, we're not done. Change ends. Stopping siding number 1 to finish off. Okay. Let's close the window. Oh dear. So close the window, not open the door. I don't want to walk into the path of the Warsaw. No, didn't close the window. We're in no rush now. We'll do this, you know, as promptly as we should. Right, is there anyone still on the train? Because if there is, I'm going to kick them off. It doesn't look like it. There is! Get off the train! Get off. The Warsaw's leaving. You should have all have left. You suck. I was going to say mean things about those people, but they've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. Turn that on, and turn that on, and turn that on, and then sit your butt. Then master key, and then you need to press the button. Oh, okay, you're doing it in a different order again. Die position. Oh, do I not need to do the other stuff? Apparently I don't need to do the other stuff. Okay then. Now, it would appear to me that that signal is red. So it's saying let's go, but my heart's saying no, let's not. I have not done all of this to get a spad at the end. Although, that is a different platform, it's fine. There we are, still at 10 miles an hour. It's nice and steady. Nice and steady. And we're going into platform X. X for exciting. Cool. And this doesn't look much like a siding, if I'm honest. This just looks like a tunnel. Although what do I know? Let's just be in the eerie tunnel. It's fine. Is this actually a reverse bit? If it is, this is something I've never seen here. That does feel quite wall-y, doesn't it? It feels quite final. But no, that is definitely outside. No, that is definitely outside. Yay. So where actually are we? Yeah, exactly. This goes outwards. What is that? Oh, Soho. Yeah, this is not a good place to stop. I can't see anything. Sit in the seat at the other end of the train. No. Nope. That one. Now, there used to be a flashlight. It would appear there's no longer a flashlight. I swear it was T. Open the door. Just leave. Well, it's now just absolute darkness. I swear it was T for the flashlight. L? L! Where the hell am I? Whoa. Did we leave half the train behind? Did they leave? I don't know. Well, that was terrifying. Late last minute drama. You lot should have got off. What? You... I'm not... No. Just leave. Because he looks like he's about to go and do something terrible. It's a bit... I've played too much Dying Light and other such games. See, that's just... It is just... Oh, dear me. Where's the cab lights, please? Turn the lights back on. There we go. Cab lights. Cab lights. There we go. Let's turn the instruments and desk on. There we go. Put it into day. Oh, actually, lights back on. Let's check that these are on. They are on. Put it into forward. It's red. Okay, now we're actually going into a siding, apparently. Number 1 siding. As I stated, that is a red signal. Proceed as signals indicate. They say no. Let's get a bit closer. Now, those 2 little lights also indicate something important. But I can't remember what. Does that mean you can go? I can't remember. Because I mean, we're close to being done here. But, let me check. It does say continue. It's a ground position light. Uncertain. So this is British Rail Signs and Signals by Moss on Steam community. Right, I'm going to save it because what I don't want to happen here is us go through it and then it fail us the mission, because that says that it is let's go. So let's go. Okay. Whew. We do need to brake back down to 10 miles an hour, and the speed limit changes before the sign. See, it's before the sign. Wibbling up past 4C. Again, I remember when platform 4C didn't exist either. The first train I caught from 4C was the Liverpool Lime Street train. I was like, what? We going where? Although it's currently the Shrewsbury. Plenty of trains coming in and out. And this is a reason to enjoy being in New Street. Aha, so we're going into the middle bit. Cool. This is a siding. Now, ironically, there are passengers on the train. So I guess this is your home now. This is your home now, guys. Merry Christmas. There we go. Yeah, I've never actually seen a driver pull into this bit. In all the time, literally hours of my life I've spent at New Street train station, I've never seen a driver. Or even, I think maybe I've seen a train in there once. Like in the siding. It's a lot of red lights. Guess I'd better stop. And stop. Is that it? Okay, turn off the headlights. I'll even turn off the lights on the train. Brake to max. Oh, no, it's telling me to do the brake to max. It's on max brake. Thank you. Now you can turn off the reverser and the master key. We done? We're done! Platinum. Go on. Platinum. 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 Platinum! Yay! How do we do? Okay, so we were due at 11 minutes past. We were there super early. Good. Stafford, not bad. Wolverhampton, good. 1 yard. I like that. Also early, early, early. Bang on time. And then the rest didn't really matter. Cool. I enjoyed that. I like the 350. It's alright. It's a bit boring. It is a bit boring. We definitely sped a lot at New Street. A little teeny tiny bits in other places, but yeah. No, it's good. Thank you for joining me. I really enjoyed that. I like Train Sim World. I really enjoy it. I'm probably now going to go and play the one that I failed earlier, and actually give it a proper go and not get really frustrated when it takes me 20 minutes to go part of a mile and it not let me get back in the cab because I got bored and went to look at the station. Yeah, thank you. It's been a pleasure. And I will hopefully see you all for the next one. What will it be? I don't know. Genuinely don't know. But it'll be something, and it'll be happening there. So thank you, enjoy. And it's the 30th in real time. It's the 30th of December 2025. So if I don't do another stream before the new year, if I don't do another vid, Happy New Year. And hopefully 2026 is amazing for you guys. Thank you very much. Tatty bye. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye bye.